So that's the difference between lecturing to someone and communicating with them. And so for me, if you want to distinguish those two cases, it's obvious, but just for completeness, let me declare that if you're a professor at the front of the room and you face the chalkboard or whatever they're made of today, and you just write on the board and you never look back, that's lecturing. That's why to this day, nobody likes being lectured to. You insult someone by accusing them of lecturing to you. Stop lecturing me. I don't say. So meanwhile, you spent time in college, if you went to college, every day hearing lectures. So the concept of a lecture it somehow became bad, not good in the act of learning. So if instead, as a professor, you face the audience and you monitor their reactions and are they responding to you, then that's more of a contract between you and they. Are you meeting them halfway? Or are you meeting them 3/4 of the way? Of course, they paid to be in your class, so you don't have to do any of this, right? But if you're interested, then you will, as a professor, you will put in that extra effort. And I remember this is just if I can tell a quick story.
Absolutely.
I got an award from the American Society of Physics Teachers, or APT. I forgot the abbreviation for it. But these are teachers who they're in high school, some are in teaching colleges, and they all teach physics. And I got an award from them. I was very honored by this. I think it even included a couple of dollars, right? So you get a check. Awards are best when they come with a check. But I commented that because I care about how people think, I just took a poll. All right. By the way, this is well before the internet was big in society. I took a poll and I say, these are physics teachers. I said, how many of you don't own a television? And a third of the hands went up. And I said, of those who remain, who own a television, how many of you never really look at it, except maybe if you rent a movie? Half the hands went up again, half of the remaining half. So now we're down to a third. Of the third, about how many hours a week do you watch? 0 to 5, 5 to 10? Took care of everybody in the 0 to 5 and 5 to 10. Meanwhile, their students watched 30 hours of TV a week, minimum. And I said, you're trying to communicate with a demographic that has this persistent daily exposure, and you have no idea what that exposure is. You have no idea what you're competing with in messages, in images, in ideas that they confront every day of their lives. So I challenge them to just be a little more aware of what their students are thinking and doing, rather than say, and we know we've heard this, the students today, they just don't want to learn. All right, if you're an educator and you say that, you should have a different job. Get out of the classroom. If that's what you think. By the way, maybe they don't want to learn. It's your job to inspire them to learn. That's how I feel about it.